Well, we first reported to you yesterday about the growing violent crime in South King County. Elected leaders in the area are blaming new relaxed drug laws. Many believe it's partly fueling an epidemic of violence.
But now we're hearing from people forced to live and work where the drug deals and the abuse lives right under their nose. Fox 13's Steve Kiggins is live in Des Moines with their story tonight. Steve?
Yeah, the King County Prosecutors Office insists it is filing a large number of cases, felony cases, right here in South King County, but it's also local officials outside of that office that are concerned it's these low-level crimes that are pushing this epidemic of gun violence, and now these business owners are concerned. They feel like they're stuck somewhere in the middle.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling TLC Diving. This is Dave. How may I help you?
Scuba shop owner David Nansel has been a fixture at TLC Diving for more than a decade, but he says business could be better.
The location actually is good, but some of the things going on around here aren't so great.
He says the disorder is right outside his store's windows. Some people relieve themselves in full view of Pacific Avenue South. Others, he says, sell or use drugs in open daylight without worry.
Right out the window, and he's 8 feet away.
And what's happening in Des Moines repeats across South King County.
We're going in the wrong direction with regard to the enforcement and accountability.
Federal Way's mayor on Monday announced an alliance with Des Moines, Kent, Auburn, Renton, and Tukwila elected leaders denouncing the rise in violent and property crimes and a plan to meet with the county prosecutor and state lawmakers. 10 people this year already have died from gun violence in Federal Way, and the mayor worries lax drug possession laws allow dangerous suspects out of jail.
What we've really got is a deprosecution of serious crimes, property crimes. It's those things that where people are getting into a situation where they're escalating in their criminal behavior.
Every day we file between 20 and 30 cases, and roughly half of those are in South King County.
But the King County Prosecutor's Office says the state courts and the legislature changed how some nonviolent crimes are now charged, now as misdemeanors instead of felonies. The agency's spokesperson says its hands are tied when it comes to lower-level offenses, but aggressively fights to prosecute felonies.
We don't have the authority to charge drug possession as felonies, but we consistently and will keep charging drug dealers because that's the kind of behavior that damages neighborhoods.
This week, the Des Moines police chief penned this letter apologizing for the violence and disorder, pledging a stronger police presence after 8 shootings resulted in 5 homicides in the past 2 months along a 1-mile stretch of Pacific Highway South. Nansel hopes it's a start as rampant drug use has chased away his employees.
We've lost 2 people just because they're not comfortable being here.
So the Des Moines police chief insists that it's his top priority to tackle this gun violence issue here on South Pacific Avenue. He says, not to mention the changes coming will be an increase in patrols. Also, they're going to add some behavioral health folks to help some of the homeless population out here, and not to mention it's also going to include officers enforcing some of the trespass laws and some of the code violations. Live in South King County tonight, Steve Kiggins, Fox 13 News.